Hey everybody, sorry to be late. I was having some technical issues and trying to get everything going here. So Timothy and I decided that we were going to go to the old prisoner of war camp in Princeton on Saturday. And we luckily I pulled up a website that said there was really nothing there to go to. So the next best thing was to go to Old Ft Wolters in Mineral Wells, Weatherford area in Palo Pinto County. Let's see here. That one, let's entire screen share. I might have already oh no, here it is. So this one here is apparently closed down. So we went to, and the buildings here are being utilized for Zodiac Aerospace. So we drove here to go check out what was going on. And let me tell you, rather than spend hours editing all of the videos and photos into one video, I figured I would use the live hangouts, since I could do this share screen feature to show you what all we saw and found out for you guys. So yeah, it was very, very interesting. We wound up speaking with 4 different Army National Guard soldiers. 3 of those 4 confirmed that Jade Helm is for real. It's actually going down. They said that they as Army National Guard were not part of that exercise. The 4th soldier said that he had not been informed in his duties about the Jade Helm exercise, but that as, you know, someone who he had been in the Navy and special ops before, but was now Army National Guard. And he said that based on what he'd heard in his research, that, you know, he saw no reason to believe that it wasn't going to happen. And we actually had the forethought to record a lot of what he said. And he was quite a talker, and that was like a strange experience altogether. But I want to apologize for a lot of the footage I'm going to show you. The air going by as I was filming is kind of annoying, and there'll be spots where you can't hear me, so I'll kind of have to narrate that for you. But I guess let's go ahead and get started with some of this. I'm gonna pull up his testimony and let that play a little bit while I show you some of the pictures I took. So let me pull that up. He did not want us to leave. Turn on my recorder.
The old POW camp was here in Fort Wolters.
Some of the older buildings, we're doing some research for. Hello. Stick this in your pocket, since this is the one recording sound. Okay, I just want to let you know that we'd actually, when we'd seen the first 3 soldiers just hanging out at the picnic stop. I mean, these are local guys, and they're hanging out at the picnic area on the highway about, I guess, 5 miles away from the old base, because there's 2 bases. There's Fort Wolters and there's Old Ft Wolters. They're the ones that sent us to find this guy. So I just wanted to, and we had pulled up where they told us to, and there was a sign that says check in at building 650. So right before, this is what you're hearing, basically. And I will pull up those pictures.
We'll come to you. We'll come down to you. Like that.
Okay, so we're going to drive to the security guard who has hollered at us. Hollered. Yeah, we're from Texas. Let me handle it. So right now we're up in this area. It's on my side. Oh, on it. Just out of view of what's in this map. Is that Mike Green? No. Oh, slow down.
Hi. We were actually had spoken to a couple Texas Guard members that said there might be some security guards around here that could tell us where the old POW camp was here on Ft Wolters.
Some of the older buildings, we're doing some research for a project.
Oh, okay.
And we drove from out of town, and we got here way earlier today, and then we got a flat tire. Had to go to Discount Tire back in Mineral Wells.
They said there would be a gate with a swinging arm, and that there should be a security officer.
And then we saw the sign that said 650, so we were...
650.
Well, there's a...
Oh.
That's to talk about swinging arm. That's it.
Oh, okay. We didn't know if you were actually active or not today, or...
Oh, yeah. What the deal is, there's nothing left from POW camp.
Oh,
okay.
All right.
There's some bases left, foundations left from the buildings.
Oh, okay.
Basically, if you want to see some of them,
He's lying, by the way.
You go to high school.
High school.
We're not from here. We drove like...
You know where Walmart is here in Mineral Wells?
I think we might have passed it.
Yeah.
Okay. You go back that way.
Okay.
Okay.
As you go towards Walmart, you see the high school. You circle back around. There is one building left from the original fort.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You look at the tree line. You're gonna see a path. You go up the little hill, and there's pictures there.
Okay.
I mean, you can see the foundations there. That's where some of the buildings were of the old POW camp.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, someone, you know, or I don't know if you know, Kathy's Collectibles.
Right over.
Yeah, kind of.
We stumbled in there earlier, and I guess he, what was his name? Frank. Had told us that they didn't actually stay here; they worked here.
Oh, they stayed here.
Oh, they did stay here.
Stayed here. Stayed in Brownwood. From here to Brownwood to El Paso.
Oh, because we knew they stayed over in Princeton, and that's where we were going to go because we're from Denton. And then I pulled it up online and said, there's nothing left but a rusty water tower. I was like, well, let me find another place. So
this was the closest one to us.
That we could find. So,
but this place has got lots of history.
And that's what we were thinking. Yeah. Is there any of the buildings left from that era?
World War II? Yeah. Nearly a bunch of buildings throughout here.
Okay.
That we wouldn't get in trouble for photographing?
Shouldn't.
Okay.
Okay.
Because it basically, if you stay on this side of this fence,
you're fine.
Fine.
Okay.
Because technically, everything else back this direction is industrial park now.
Okay. Okay. Now I have one more question for you.
Yes.
The pre-release prison, is that still active or no?
No.
That is not what we were told by the other three soldiers.
Someone
told us. We keep getting different stories.
Someone told us it was still active and people were still going through it.
And we were like, it didn't look active.
No, there are people over there.
Why?
As far as I know, there are no inmates over there.
Okay. How long has the industrial park actually been around where people can actually buy the old buildings and fix them up for their homes?
73.
Since 73, so wow. 40.
Bad math.
Yeah, I went to high school like us.
One last question. The purpose of our project is there's a lot of people freaking out because of
a special ops military.
No. Okay, no. I know. I should have brought a tin hat. A tin hat for me and for you. And we're not trying to like cause fear for them. We're trying to ease their mind.
I'm so sorry.
I know they can barely tell time over there.
Hey, I'm from the men's side of the Navy. What do you expect?
My ex-brother-in-law was in the Navy.
But
I'm from the men's side.
I got it props on that one.
But
of course, then again, I only served 12 years in there. Then I served 12 years in the National Guard. So going from the Marine Corps to the National Guard. At least I belong to the governor.
Yeah.
Not the president. Go ahead.
there you go. So I wasn't paying attention to this whole special project. I saw it all over the media, and finally, because we do run a website, people kept bringing it up. I was like, okay, I'll look into it. And I knew about these prisoner of war camps and Geneva Convention, so I pull them up, and I get to looking at it, and I'm like, well, it's sure funny that they're lining their people up right along our Mexican border, kind of.
Uh-huh.
And that our governor, bless his heart, when the America didn't want to Perry didn't want to defend the border the way. I'm sorry, I don't mean to get political.
It's okay. You get political.
They didn't want to defend that border the way they should. So I feel like Texas may have when the United States didn't necessarily honor the Constitution, Texas did.
Yep.
Maybe. So I just got to look in. I don't really buy into conspiracy very much, but I figured we check into it and try to ease people's minds. And I don't know.
If there is a special ops and it's going on the border, it's primarily for drugs. That's my opinion. I'm a state employee, so I'm retired military. I did one of my tours in the National Guard. I did do on the border.
Although his badge said Army National Guard.
All I concern myself with is this place right here.
The Army National Guard.
I figured God's going to let me know.
Amen.
Because my last name is Noah.
That's so funny you say that. That's what I'm researching right now is in the days of Noah, and
what do you
Jesus
want to know?
Is coming back soon.
What do you want to know?
Well, it says when he returns, it'll be as in the days of Noah. And I believe that's a lot more than what people are focusing on, because Noah lived for 950 years. And I think it was not just about before the flood, it was also after the flood. So I'm researching about the Table of Nations and Noah's sons.
Mm-hmm.
And Nimrod, the king of Babylon, which was actually an empire. A lot of people think it was a city. So I want to know, I guess, as much as I can. But
as far as that Operation Jade, Helm, or whatever it's called, I don't know.
See, I guess the thing that disturbed me is they said something about synthetic biology.
Say again?
They said something about they're going to be dealing with synthetic biology tools. And DARPA is biology tools.
Yeah.
I'm